Vitality is our ability to have spiritual, emotional, mental, and physical bliss. Some call it paradise. We call it a game.
Hey all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your host, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. Black women don't know how to choose men. I'm going to give you a clip, and this is the stupidest. Y'all come up with the dumbest red flags, quote unquote red flags, in history. You ignore the real red flags, but then you use stupid criteria to qualify or disqualify men, and it's dumb. No wonder y'all stay single like this, and then you can't find the right guys because your criteria is all messed up. I want you to listen to this clip. Now there's a little bit, she says F boy, but not that nicely in this clip. The N word, the F bomb. Okay. So please be aware of a little bit of language in this very short clip. I'm going to let it run. I might let it run twice because it's a short. And I just want y'all to listen to this foolishness. Please listen to this foolishness. Okay, let me go ahead and share this screen, and here we go.
At the table and you're doing this or you do this, I'm checking out, because this means you got some shit going on. Or if you turn it completely off and then you turn it flat, you a fuck nigga.
He giving you all his time.
No, you're a fuck nigga.
No, if he turn his phone over,
no,
he don't want to be distracted.
You're a fuck nigga. You're out of it. Because me, I'm gonna keep this bitch fast forward.
Why should your phone even be out?
I mean, because first of all, I don't know about anybody else, but I'm a business owner, and I have a child, so I need my phone. I have two phones out, so I'm gonna have.
But that'll be discussed before today, right? Or you don't have to explain.
I mean, that's what's understood needs to be understood. I mean, you know that I have a child because you've been on my Instagram. You know I have a child, so I'm going to have my phone out. You definitely ain't above my child. Who the fuck you think you is?
Of course, that's understandable. You got a kid.
So
you probably got 2, 3 anyway.
If we sit at the table and you're doing this or you do this, I'm checking out, because this means you got some shit going on. Or if you turn it completely off and then you turn it flat, you a fuck nigga.
He giving you all his time.
No, you're a fuck nigga.
No, if he turn his phone over,
no,
he don't want to be distracted.
You're a fuck nigga. You're out of it. Because me, I'm gonna keep this bitch fast forward.
Why should your phone even be out?
I mean, because first of all, I don't know about anybody else, but I'm a business owner, and I have a child, so I need my phone. I have two phones out, so I'm gonna have.
But that'll be discussed before today, right? Or you don't have to explain.
I mean, that's what's understood needs to be understood. I mean, you know that I have a child because you've been on my Instagram. You know I have a child, so I'm going to have my phone out. You definitely ain't above my child. Who the fuck you think you is?
Of course, that's understandable. You got a kid.
So
you probably got 2, 3 anyway.
If we sit at the table and you're.
So you heard that stupidity. She has several. It's almost laughable if it wasn't so stupid and sad. Him turning his phone over is a red flag, but you having another man's child isn't. Him wanting to give you his full attention by turning his phone over and not dealing with his phone while he's dealing with you and talking to you and spending time with you and trying to get to know you is somehow a red flag, because it's not turned over. Why? So you can try to be nosy to see what's going on in his phone. If this is y'all first or second day, you don't know who in his phone anyway. You don't know who it is that's calling him. I don't care what name it is. It ain't none of your business anyway. So how is dealings with his phone when he's actually putting it away to give you some attention, the proper attention, some type of red flag, but you coming up with another man's seed that you want him to acknowledge, and then telling him you don't come before my son, who the heck you think you are, with that kind of energy, no wonder you still single. Well, I'm a parent and a businesswoman. That's the problem. That's the problem. Because you think you run something. That's the whole issue that's going on with y'all. And y'all pick the stupidest stuff because you don't know how to vet men, because you don't know. And the reason you don't know how to vet no men is because you don't know what men do. And you don't know who men are. And you don't know what value men bring. You're only looking for the money and the D. That's all that you're concerned about. So anything that impede that, or, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, y'all think y'all be really slick coming up with this stupid stuff like y'all got some type of insight. Y'all ain't got no insight, because if you had insight, you understand how stupid you sound. And this is why, how you gonna disqualify a man for paying you his undivided attention? Does that make any sense to anybody? Because it don't make no sense to me. It makes zero sense to me. How is it that you are disqualifying a man for coming to a date with you and saying, you know what, I'm going to put my phone down. I can make it put your phone down. Like, I'm going to put my phone down so that you and I can converse, so that you and I can actually get to know one another, so that I can really give you my energy and be in a position to receive your energy. And somehow he wrong for that. Now, if he was constantly in his phone and wasn't paying you no attention, that would be some type of red flag also. Well, you know, he not even paying me no attention. Girl, you don't know the first thing about what men do. This is why you can't vet no man, because you ain't got yourself together. The best vetting tool in the world is the 10 life value system. You get to evaluate a man ranked from number 1 to number 10, from his spiritual value, through his health value, through his family value, through his appearance value, through his dwelling, all the way through his mobility, his education, his profession, his leisure, and his wealth. The problem with it is that the 10 life values, while you vetting him, it check you. It check you. Your measuring stick is stupid, beloved. Your measuring stick stupid. It's dumb. It don't have no merit to it. What does it mean? How is it that he's like some kind of, what does it speak to as his character for him to go on a date that he paying for? Because y'all call yourself don't go for nothing no less. So he paying for it, and you think he coming to waste his money? He can spend time on his phone at any time. The fact that he's even considering you, taking you out on a date, knowing you got another man's seed, it should be enough as a consideration and towards who he is as a person. That's and I'm gonna go back to that point. How is that a red flag? But you coming up with irresponsible womb decisions is not a red flag. Y'all the same chicks that don't want to be judged for past decisions, past meaning decisions you made 3 months ago. Your baby less than a year old and you out there on the dating scene. And when somebody asks you why your baby daddy is not a viable option as a man, you want to get upset. I mean, he just wasn't good enough. He not good enough to be with, but he good enough for you to push out an entire human being in his likeness. And y'all don't think that's dumb. Y'all don't see nothing wrong with that. Y'all don't think that's crazy. Y'all honestly don't think that that's crazy. But then you will come up with these asinine little tests and criteria and hoops for men to jump through that don't make no sense. It don't even got no line of logic to it. It's just the stupid stuff you done came up with. Don't nobody care about your little raggedy phone being right side up. You still paying payments on it anyway. Okay? The only reason you got an iPhone is because you on the AT&T Next plan. Shut up. Don't nobody care about that little raggedy phone being up. He don't care that you got some dude calling you. You ain't his woman yet. He figure you got a rotation anyway, because that's what y'all a bunch of 304s. And especially y'all little boss chicks, y'all really think y'all something. So he know what's good with you. You ain't fooling nobody. Coming through with that little masculine energy ain't fooling nobody. He done already put you in a category because you done probably said something stupid 5 minutes into the date anyway. He done already decided, yeah, you just for smashing. Trust and believe. Nobody got time for this type of stupid stuff. This is why y'all fail in relationships, because your vetting process is stupid. And your vetting process is stupid because you have no idea what it takes to be a man and what a good man really is, because you don't even know what a good woman is. You have no idea. You show up at the table with your strap on ready. Cause you gonna have a D-swinging contest with him. And you feel like that is supposed to give you and bring you value. And it don't. He don't care. It's a turnoff every single time. From the average man to the so-called high-value man, that is a turnoff. You showing up with your strap on ready is a turnoff. It's like I was watching the episode of the new Ready to Love that's on the one that Kayla's on. Believe it or not, it's one that's way more masculine than her. Way more masculine on there. She thinks she a man and don't know why she's single. Girl, if you don't knock it off. Every time she open her mouth, all you hear is masculinity and all you hear every time she open her mouth. That's all I hear. And that's all I heard in this clip. If he put his phone down, then he a F-boy. Girl, if you don't knock that off, that's all you hear is a bunch of hooping and hollering through the plains with stupid stuff. It don't even make sense. Y'all don't have no concept of what it takes to be in a good relationship and to have a healthy relationship and what those things are made of and what the components are. And it's sad because y'all start this stuff young and then you go into your 30s and even into your 40s and you still ain't figured out how to have a relationship with a man that's healthy and long lasting and fulfilling for the both of you. Still ain't figured it out. You have no concept. You're not even starting with a workable concept of that. It's just a free for all. Then you want some man to come in and figure all that foolishness out with you and work it through you. Nobody got time for that. We work a little bit. But if you unworkable, ain't nobody gonna deal with that. Because a lot of y'all are unworkable. A lot of y'all are unmoldable. A lot of you can't tell you what to do. Can't tell you nothing. You know everything and you got it all figured out. Well, if you got it all figured out, then, well, you know, okay, congratulations. You don't need no man then. Quit trying to find a man. You are the man that you seek. Anyway, before we sign off, I want to draw everyone's attention to Black Lives Matter petition that we have against the organization for their theft of more than $90 million in donated funds. So if you want to be a part of those of us who are holding them accountable for this theft and for the removal of Black men, heterosexual men, as having anything to do with Black Lives Matter, especially since it was founded upon the deaths of these men, then go ahead and go into the description box and click the link for the petition. Please sign it, share it, and contribute to it if you can. Also, sound off in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host, The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.
Hey guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Cure production, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.